hadn't heard of Mui Ne before I arrived in Vietnam, but once I arrived in this country, the name just kept popping up in conversation. And now I know why. Mũi Né is one of a kind. It's located in South Vietnam, a 6-hour bus ride from Ho Chi Minh City. After getting here, I spend my time on a scooter, riding past miles of red and white sand hills, wind in my hair. As I cruise along the sea, I pass hundreds of circular boats that look more like cheap plastic bowls, with fishermen making their living. About a 10-kilometer ride outside of town, I stop at the white sand dunes, where jeeps take tourists out for the ride of their lives, for a hefty price. But my friends and I opt for the free version, a walk straight into the desert. A stark contrast to the sea from earlier, my skin gets burned within minutes, and I feel as though I now know what it might be like to get stranded in the desert. I wouldn't last long. We're in the desert right now, dying of thirst. Our next stop is the red sand dunes, where instead of going by jeep, tourists get around by the local form of transportation, a plastic mat.
Careful!
Eat sand.
Go! Oh my god.
It must be the main form of entertainment for the locals here, because every night there are literally thousands sliding down these hills.
Look, it's a mat for free. No local price, no foreigner price. Ah, damn it. It's broken.
Now, as if the white sand dunes weren't pretty enough, and the red dunes weren't entertaining enough, and the scooter ride wasn't fun enough, I arrived to the last place on my list of things to see in Mũi Né, and I rediscover, yet again, that Mũi Né is a land of stark contrast. This is Ferry Stream. As you do when entering houses and temples all around Southeast Asia, we take off our shoes to enter this place. We walk along the stream for what seems like miles, but I think that maybe it seems that way because we walk so slowly to take in the beauty of it. My feet barely get fully immersed in the water, which seems to continue at a height of 2 or 3 inches for the whole time, with the exception of a couple spots where I have to roll up my shorts. We wind our way through bamboo forests, red sand cliffs, and huge rock boulders. At points, one side of the stream is dense bamboo jungle, the type that Vietnam is known for, while 10 feet away, on the other side, is red sand cliffs plateauing into a vast desert above. This has to be one of the most memorable places I've been in Vietnam, or maybe in all of Southeast Asia. You need to come here. Make it happen.